Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 Gathering Storm. I'd like to again thank Firaxis for giving me access to this preview build, and I am eternally grateful for giving me this opportunity to bring you guys some interesting content from this new expansion. So, we have to choose our next civic. We have the choice between going for diplomatic service or perhaps some of these other things. I would like to pick up naval tradition. I probably won't pick this up until I'm maybe a little bit further along in the tech tree at like something like democracy or something like that, whichever third tier government I go for. I think it could be good to pick up diplomatic service right now so that we can build spies. So we have our trade route here. This is a brand new trade route. And it looks like we don't have the opportunity for any more envoys here. So I might go ahead and just look for good gold generation city-states. It looks like Cahokia will actually give me a really good gold income. So I'm going to trade with them. Unit needs orders over here. Here is Opango. Now this city has a little bit of a growth problem in that it just doesn't really have much food outside of these couple, this starting tile right here. I'm probably going to have to build a harbor up and work a few of these water tiles to see if I can get it going a little bit better. So I might just park you there. Did I not already do this? I thought I'd already done this, but we're going to purchase this in, 1, 2, 3, this city here. And then build it, and that should expand the borders. Excellent. We have plenty of food in here, so we'll be able to grow this city really, really rapidly, which is always nice because we'll be able to place our districts quite quickly. And we're continuing to explore down here, and it looks like we found... Looks like we found Canada with the leader Prime Minister Laurier. Let's keep exploring here. And we are about to finish the foreign ministry, which will give us access to the, oh, okay, Jesus Christ. That noise she made at the beginning. That scared the hell out of me. She just like screamed at me. All right, calm down. I think actually, so we've built the theater square, we've placed the harbor, we don't need these pins anymore. It looks like we finished a aqueduct in here. I could get to work on the harbor, or I could immediately get started on an art museum. Let's see. I'm getting a great artist in not too long of a time. So I think I can actually delay this a little bit. I think I might try to pick up the harbor first. Are there any tile improvements I want to make in here? I don't really want to improve any of the tiles here until I get... the tech for the tech for words fail me. You know the one that lets me chop these and replace with forests? That tech, that one. I could build, oh, I have the wrong city selected. Right here. Yeah, I think I can go to, oh, I could get the Anchor Wat. I don't know if it's worth getting. I certainly would like to get some of these tiles in here. These are quite nice as well. They're kind of just barely in range of this city. This one's in range of this city. Let's pick up... Yeah, I think we'll just go for the harbor, go for the extra trade routes and all that sort of good stuff. We have the harbor built in here. And I could build an aqueduct. This city already has fresh water, so I don't think I need the aqueduct. I could maybe go for something else, like the archaeological museum or the art museum. The city... actually lacks a little bit of growth. I might see if I can, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I might see if I can get a builder in here and go ahead and get this fish tile improved to give this city another growth tile, because it has plenty of housing. It just lacks for a little bit of food right now. And you're just going to park there for now. I'll make the decision about whether or not I want to purchase that tile. There's that nice Kothon district that we had revealed to us recently in the Phoenicia reveal and live stream. That happened yesterday, or well today, but yesterday for if you're watching this video. I'm thinking... I actually kind of want to settle on the horses so that I can place 2 districts in here. If I settle on the horses, I don't actually lose access to any of these. So I think the horses are going to be the right choice for me here. And I have this scout over here. I'm just going to put him on auto explore and forget about him. I don't want to micromanagement him anymore. So he wants to buy iron off me. That's a little bit concerning. Although we do have an alliance. He wants to buy my diplomatic favor. I'm not willing to sell my diplomatic favor. I'm more than happy to sell stuff like horses and iron. There is castles, Alhambra, coursers, and bonus Great Wall adjacency. I'm kind of tempted to go for the Great Lighthouse because we can get it so quickly. There is a part of me that wants to build more settlers. But the Great Lighthouse would give me +1 movement for all my naval units, which could be quite useful. The Oracle is also quite good. I do have access to another district. I think I want to build my entertainment district on the water if I can to maintain as many of these nice land tiles as I can. So I might just skip a district for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was 1, 4, 7, 10. So we have room for 1 more district. We have to get the 16 pop to get our next district. I could, in theory, just get an encampment so that I have the potential to be able to go to war later. I'm not going for any industrial zones. I'm completely skipping industrial zones this game. I don't need a commerce hub. I really have to make a decision about whether or not these districts are really going to give me a lot more than what I'm getting from the land that I currently have available to me. And I'm really not sure. I think my land tiles are just so valuable that I'm kind of tempted to not build another district. I would like to build the... Oh, you know what? I would actually like to build the entertainment complex so that I can boost all of these nice tiles with a zoo. And I think this hill over here is a perfectly fine place to put it. Although that could also be where I put the Crystal Redentor later on, which I would also like to build, and perhaps in this city. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to build the entertainment complex. I'm tempted to keep settling. I'm gonna go for the Great Lighthouse. You know what? It adds a little bit of tourism. I can get it in 9 turns, and maybe I'll get it, you know? We're gonna pick up the harbor here. We're gonna place the harbor, I think, +1 right here is fine. But we're gonna prioritize getting the Maori up. And then we'll kind of make some more decisions about that city later. We completed the granary over in Opango. I could purchase... I think I want to be faith purchasing all of these walls, which actually makes me want to take out the 100% production towards limes. So yeah, I think I'm going to be faith purchasing all these walls to try and get them up nice and quick. And we'll just work on a harbor in here. Trying to spread my religion around. I don't know how well it's going. This is the galley. Let's jump up here and settle right there. And let's immediately start border popping. Let's do a little bit of faith purchasing for the basic buildings. And wait, did I switch? I did. I'm in the right government. Okay. Lots of room for growth. I think there's a few reefs in here. I definitely want to get a theater square because these reefs will be quite valuable with the theater square in place. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a theater square there. But I think we're going to... Yeah, we'll work on that. That'll take a little bit of time. I can place it there. A harbor right there. And that's a good little harbor because it'll have a nice little triangle of adjacency. I'm not sure if I want to upgrade to a caravel yet. I'm going to place the mine. I'm excluding mines on luxuries because that's the only thing I can really build on them. I'm sort of letting them not count. But I'm not building mines on regular hills. I don't mind building them on a luxury because, for example, I can sell that luxury for chocolate and diplomatic favor. I think I already had access to chocolate, actually. That might have been a mistake if I check my resources. Yeah, I have 3 copies of chocolate.
In diplomacy, there are 2 kinds of problems, small ones and large ones.
So I could boost... So my new options are I could build spies faster and operate spies faster. This is something I really like, but in this current game, I'm thinking Merchant Confederation is giving me a lot of value. And Vissel Banking could be more stuff, but that's maybe something I plug in a little bit later in the game. I'm quite happy with the choices I've made so far. The question is, although the faith purchasing discount here could be really, really good as opposed to going for monarchy, because monarchy does give me the housing for walls, and the influence points are really, really nice, but I could go for... Man. I could go for Reformed Church and plug in and be able to purchase things, make my faith go a little bit further and maybe get a little bit more faith. But I think I'm better off just making my way towards conservation as fast as possible at this point in the game. I don't need anything from Enlightenment. Not right now, anyway. I don't have anywhere... Well, actually, I could build the St. Basil's Cathedral up here. I could build it right here. Or here. And sort of make a nice, incredible city up here. Or I could settle a city more in this way. I might just purchase a settler in here and settle up here and then try to build a St. Basil's Cathedral. Okay, so we have some choices here. We completed the lighthouse. Let's open up the queue. So I know I want to build a trader. I don't know if I need a builder in here. Looks like we're working a lot of improved tiles already. We're growing very heavily. We also have envoys. God, I need to think about the city. Let me have a look. City-state window, go away. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look at the queue. Man, I would like to get the aqueduct in here for the housing. Is this on freshwater? Is it? I can't remember. Maybe it counts as freshwater. Do I have that city-state that makes things count as freshwater? It's like... I know it's a cultural one. Is there anyone I should have suzerainty of, but don't know? It doesn't look like it. I have 3 envoys that I could spend here. I don't really have temples. I am starting to get a decent amount of lighthouses, so I could maybe get suzerainty of Bandar Brunei. Or I can't take the suzerainty of that. I could grab Lisbon. That could be useful for avoiding being plundered. Or I could grab Muscat. Yeah, I think Lisbon here makes sense. And then I'll just hold on to that last envoy point. So how do I want to do this queue? I think I'm going to faith purchase the monument in here. We'll skip medieval walls for now. So in terms of the builder queue, what do I want to make? Well, I know I want to get the theater square. I'm not sure if I want to get that. So I think going trader theater square here is perfectly reasonable. It'll keep this city busy for a while. Spread out religion. Really? Oh, wow. Just had no pressure in here. And so you have this really nice golden culture tile. Let's swing over here. Get that up. I'm kind of loath to spend money, but it should be fine. You're going to make your way back to the capital so you can continue to escort settlers for me. And you, my dear, are going to swing over to here to get that fish online for me. Which, in fact, this city's builder could do as well. So, in fact, I changed my mind about that, and you're just going to help this city get developed because you've got 1 build charge left over. Let's keep exploring, see if we can reveal the map. Looks like we found a tribal village. Somebody told me galleys can pillage these. I'm not sure I believe them. I think that might have been just their little weird mistake that they had in the game. I don't really want to be spending my money, but I think the opportunity is quite good to be able to spend it. Like there's good results if I do that. I've almost got the Maori in here. There's the World Congress. Producing military units in the chosen currency type. It costs more. So I'm going to say I want to make units with production. You know what? I want to make units with production more expensive. So I'm going to put two. I'm just going to put one vote in there. Luxury policy. So I think the luxuries that I have that I could get a lot of value out of is amber. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get amber to work here. I'll put 2 votes in there. So I'm spending 40 diplomatic power. It's not a huge amount, and I will get refunded if they don't pass through. We'll see how they go. So it looks like coffee passed, which is fine. Wow, it looks like somebody invested 9 votes for sugar. But it looks like... Oh, they voted to ban sugar. But it looks like more people voted for outcome A, so it was the result was chosen from outcome A. Looks like none of our votes passed. Yeah, it seems like the AI is quite a fan of making it more expensive to faith purchase units pretty often. I wanted to make them out of production. Yeah, if I had invested 1 more vote here, I think I would have won it. That's fine. So coffee. Do I have multiple coffee? I do. So I'm still getting the benefit from that. So I'm okay with that. I should have maybe had a bit of a think about like what would the AI vote for. Let's get the monument and the ancient walls. Now we're gonna just work away on the theater square. It'll take a while for that to build, but that's fine. We spread our religion over here. It's far from ideal. Do I have another city with comparable production to my capital? Not really. The capital is currently the best place to be building settlers. I'm just taking a small break from building settlers to see if I can get the Great Lighthouse. I'm going to unlock this tile. Things might change. You have built that. No mines, no mines, no mines. I guess you can come over here and help this city develop because it has a lot of potential tiles it'll want. Lots of crab. This city is going to be great for generating gold, actually. Quite satisfied about that. Where's Liang, by the way? Where did I put Liang? Did I not put Liang in that city? I'd meant to put Liang over here. And she has her second promotion. Aquaculture. That's fine. So I wanted her to have aquaculture. This is going to be my fishery city. I'm going to try and grow it really, really big. Spend a lot of build charges on it. Okay, we'll go to the next turn. We're continuing to explore. I could continue to expand, or I could begin to exterminate.
I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell.
There's Theocracy. Do we want to go for Theocracy? Oh, God, it is. It would work pretty nicely here for me, but I do like the housing from walls. The housing from walls is really, really nice. But the faith purchasing in the current state of the game for me is just so good. And it'll also allow me to plug in simultaneum maybe if I want to. I'm going to take out the production towards defensive buildings because I plan to faith purchase them. And instead, I might go for something like I can build naval units quicker if I want. Perhaps I will go for... unit discount's always nice. Theater square adjacency, gold from trade routes, holy site adjacency, campus adjacency. Simultaneum is okay. Alternatively, I could plug in Autocratic Legacy. Or put in Monarchic Legacy. Hold on to that bonus that I wanted. Ooh, I like that. I like plugging in Monarchic Legacy because that'll give me a bit of extra housing to tide me over until I can get stuff like neighborhoods. The question is here, do we go immediately back to building settlers? They do take 7 turns now, and I could spend a bit of time maybe improving this city. I think settlers are just so good for me still, so I'm going to keep building them, especially while I can build them quite quickly and cheaply. I want to now basically beamline conservation. This is my old strategy that I used to employ, and it's still a valid one, because we're going to get our hands on naturalists and be able to plant forests. We're going to need a lot of builders around that time. You're going to improve this fish right here. Then you're going to improve this fish. The city doesn't need all this food just yet, but it will make use of it over the course of the game. This city's going to generate a lot of gold for me too, which is kind of exciting. Very cool. Yes, your delegation is most welcome, Canada. In fact, I might even try to get an alliance with Canada. Perhaps I could do a military alliance with them. Make a deal. Declare friendship. Okay, they're not ready for a friendship, which is fine. That's fine, Canada. I understand. We're pretty new on the block, relatively speaking, to their sensibility. Let's gold purchase the settler here. And I might park it over here and try to build the St. Basil's Cathedral over here, which I think could be good value, especially since these tiles technically count as tundra. We'll have to do a little bit of development over there. In fact, I might even send a 2-charge builder. Well, there's not really much the builder could do over there, so it's fine. We could chop those forests. We'll be able to plant them back soon. Oh, maybe we won't. Let's go for... Let's purchase... Oh, I don't have enough gold, so I tell you what, you can just wait there. I think it's really cool that their borders expand so quickly. When you build fishing boats, that's always fun. Unit needs orders over here. Okay, I think we wanted to settle on this tile, since it has loyalty for us. We can start sending the galley back and we'll go to the next turn. No, I will not be meeting your demand of 3 gold per turn. You want to buy some iron off me? I'm more than happy to sell you iron for diplomatic favor. Diplomatic favor is kind of hard to come by, but I'm getting a lot of it, which is pretty nice. Okay, we finished an aqueduct here in Taumutu. I'd like to purchase that lighthouse. I'd also like to get the thingy up. I think I'm going to focus on the campus because my science is a little bit weak right now. And so I want to make sure that I get as much science as I can where it makes sense. We finished the Maori over here, which gives us access to some even better tiles than we were working before. This city could definitely use more housing. I'm tempted to build an aqueduct here. It kills this really amazing tile, but it does give me the housing to work all these other really amazing tiles. Or I could faith purchase ancient walls, and then faith purchase medieval walls, and give myself more time to make that decision. Although I do want to work food to try and grow quickly. Yeah, I mean, as great as this tile, man, it feels pretty bad. But if I kill this tile, I'll be able to grow the city bigger, build more districts, and work more tiles in general. I have so few tiles, though. I think I'm just going to rely on other sources of housing. So let's get the harbour up. Let's zoom out here. You're going to make your way back to the capital. We should have enough money to buy this tile now. We'll buy this and this. Took pretty much all of our build charges to get the city up and running. And we're going to continue on from here. Just doing a little bit of exploration over here and seeing what we can do. Alright, so we're going to shoot that there. Looks like our Guardian Caravel worked out, so we're going to attack it now. And there we go, it's dead. I have a builder over here. I can't remember what I was planning to do with this builder. Oh, I was going to get this fish tile online because the city needs a bit more growth. Let's get that purchased. There we go. And... right. We'll lock that in so the city continues to grow. We'll lock this in. So that's going to give us plenty of growth. We'll work this production tile. Mines on strategic resources, I'm not counting either, by the way, for the no mines sort of challenge. Well, it's not really a challenge. It's kind of a quasi-challenge that I'm going for. I guess building this is technically worth 155 faith to me. But I think this just translates my fate into production much easier than otherwise. So I think I'll just purchase it. And then maybe... Is there like an empire-wide piece of infrastructure I could build? Oh, you know what? I could go for a spy. Yeah, I like the idea of going for a spy. Wait, did I build the wrong... Did I build the wrong building in here? I did. I totally built the wrong building. I'd meant to build the one that gives me spies. Oh well, it happens. A bit of a misclick there. Not the end of the world. It does slightly hurt. It does slightly hurt my feelings that I messed up. So we'll work there. My cities are growing rapidly, but they don't have a lot of production. So I'm going to want to place my districts on tiles that are not very important. We will faith purchase the granary and faith purchase the monument so that the borders will expand a little bit more rapidly in here. We'll continue to explore with these guys. And unit needs orders over here. Looks like this is a settler guardian. I think I'm going to upgrade him to a caravel since I do have the card slotted in that makes upgrading cheaper. You're going to have to wait until next turn before you can upgrade these tiles when we have a little bit more money in the bank. I'm spending my money pretty much as it comes in, which I think is fine. He wants... Wait, did he want my diplomatic? No, he was giving me, I think. Otherwise, I messed up there. Right. Okay, so we have our harbor placed in here. We definitely want a theater square. The question is, where do we want to put it? And I'd like to put it here so I could put a... yeah, I think right there works for me. So we're going to put the theater square right here. Is that what we want to work on right now? Let's faith purchase the monument and then work on the harbor. It's a little bit cheaper and it'll provide us more food. The city is actually doing a great job of growing. I'm going to faith purchase the ancient walls just to give it that little bit more housing. I am going to need to get entertainment districts up soon because I'm going to run into amenity problems because I'm growing so large so quickly. But that should be a problem sort of more in the future. Shouldn't be a huge problem in the short term. Okay, man, not being able to build mines really has me running out of tiles to improve. There's a fish tile over here that I can improve. Why don't you run over there and do that? And you're going to heal up and continue guarding my coastline. I might want a couple more caravels, actually. I think, actually, you know what? I think I'd actually like to get a couple more caravels. So I'm going to queue up 3 caravels in this city. It'll take it a while to build them, but that's fine. We don't mind that. We don't mind it taking a while. Let's go ahead and purchase that tile. I can't quite afford that other tile. And just imagine this border pop is worth the cost of the tile. Although not necessarily exactly that sort of a transaction because it might not necessarily be a useful tile that we expand into. But still the point stands. We could even do a little bit of... Oh, if I had settled here, I could have done a canal out. Oh, that's a big mistake. Damn. Damn. Right. The very first thing we want to do in here is just go straight for the St. Basil's Cathedral. And we'll plonk it right here. You actually have nothing to do. I guess we could go improve that. Then you're going to continue to explore. We'll go to the next turn. So you want to buy my amber. I'll take that deal. Since amber is not a doubled luxury, I'm fine selling it off. Choose production over here. We got a harbor in Matupohu. And we could build another district in here. The holy site is appealing to me. And as good as these adjacencies are, I think I want to save these tiles. So I'm going to put it on the desert. The question is, I do kind of want to get the lighthouse up for the gold and the trade route. The trade route is quite valuable. Let's just park you here. Let's park you back here and go on alert. You're guarding for settlers. We want to purchase this. Boop, there we go. And we will put a regular old fishing boat there. So this city has amazing growth and gold generation potential. Not really going to be able to build much in here, but that's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world.
But as I headed into the heart of New Zealand's fjord,
there's P.O.P. Otahi, and we get a free relic because we are the suzerain of Candy. That's awesome. That's great. Getting a free relic is always nice. Let's see. Ooh, so there's a city-state being attacked here. I hope Zanzibar is not the one that I invested into. No, I only have 1 point in Zanzibar, and that's fine. I really don't think they should kill this. This is a really valuable city-state. Purchase that tile. Park that there. Actually, isn't there a policy in here? Scorched Earth, isn't it? Yeah, I'd really like to have that right now, but it's not something I can get without hurting my overall strategy. So I'm not going to worry about it. Let's get this quadrireme over here.
Strategy requires
Hey, military tactics. We got a free technology. The Great Lighthouse was cancelled. That's fine. I could purchase a missionary. It's now dormant. Okay, you're low on housing. So I can say focus on production and gold. And that should keep you busy if I focus on production and gold, since I don't need the food. Huge food surplus in here, which is nice. +6 with this many population and this many food tiles left to work. We're not even working all of our food tiles. It might be worth it to get medieval walls in here, just to get that little bit more. In fact, then I'm going to turn this off and let the city just naturally grow. And then we'll make sure we get our hands on siege tactics as well. Your embassy is a welcome addition to our capital.
Pourquoi n'aidez-vous pas à résoudre les crises qui secouent notre monde? N'êtes-vous pas sensible au malheur des autres?
Wait, is there an aid request? Is that I'm not helping with? Huh.
Having seen a non-market economy, I suddenly understood much better.
I'd like to get a privateer or two. In fact, I'm going to switch this away from this, and I'll just grab one privateer in here. But that's it from me. The first 3 episodes were extra long because it was kind of a special occasion of the launch of the preview, and I know you guys would want to see a lot of the mechanics and interesting stuff in the game. But from now on, we're going to go back to our regular sort of 30 to 35 minute long, 30 to 40 minutes. And we've hit about that mark right now. We're at 33 minutes. Well, 33 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe. If you want to see more videos from me, remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!